Today's video is sponsored by Poggers. Sorry, clone. Poggers. If you don't know what Poggers is basically my lead sponsor nowadays. Poggers is a hydration company that gives you a powdered product that you can tip into your water and give you all of that energy you need to get through your day. Or maybe you don't want energy. There is always a caffeine alternative. That's right, Poggers does not only stock Poggers Energy, but they also stock a non-caffeine version. And maybe you've got too much energy. Maybe you can't sleep at night with the horrible things that you did back in Nam. Well, don't worry, because Poggers has Sleep Mix, which is their own formula for melatonin that will help you get right to sleep. I'm dead serious. I've used the Poggers melatonin stuff, and the stuff hits like a brick. I take it and I'm asleep in like 5 minutes, and I struggle to sleep a lot. Look at the bags under my eyes. That's how you know that I really struggle to sleep. I haven't blinked in 1,000 years. Poggers is full of vitamins and nutrients, and it's free of all of those dangerous chemicals that might scare you away from these types of products. And along with that, it's affordable, with free delivery on orders over $50 in the United States. But what if I don't live in the United States? Well, don't worry, Poggers has a bunch of international delivery options, with worldwide shipping varying from the cheapest option to the fastest option, so you can get your Poggers to you in the way that's most convenient to you. But wait, it gets a little bit better. If you go to poggerslifestyle.com and use code Davey, you'll get 10% off your order. And not just that, but it supports the channel. It tells Poggers, hey, this guy, he talked about your product, and someone liked it. And then Poggers shows me a little bit of love in return, and that love allows me to keep making these videos. It allows me to keep talking about Minecraft magazines, or what's coming in the next LEGO minifigure series, or I don't know, maybe in my next episode I'm just going to eat like 100 cans of Pringles. The point is that without Poggers I wouldn't be able to make these videos, and without you guys I wouldn't be able to make these videos. So if you like this content and you want to support me, go to poggerslifestyle.com and grab something, even if it's just a couple stickers. Every little bit helps out. So thank you very much, Poggers, and thank you for watching the video. Now let's get into it. So it's the end of the year. And how is everyone celebrating? Well, everyone's probably going to parties and pubs and all of this stuff, but not me. I'm sitting here opening Lego figures. I haven't completed my D&D series yet, so I decided I'd grab a bunch more and I'd try and finish it today. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Before we get started, I'm going to make myself some Poggers. The ad segment lives on. This is how you make yourself some Poggers. This is a bottle of water. I can't tip it to like show you guys that there's water in it, but I swear there's water in that. Step 2, grab your Poggers. Step 3, just tip that shit in because you're an addict and you haven't felt the love since you were a child. And it's as close as you'll ever get to it. So you just tip a whole cup in. I don't remember what step this is, 3, 4, whatever. Stir. And step 5, drink. It tastes delicious, but I just had a solid chunk of it up in my mouth. Poggers. God, that bit was really strong. It tastes, I love the taste of it. I really love that flavour. That is honestly my favourite flavour, the Rocket Pop. But I just had like a solid chunk of powder like in a ball go up into my mouth, and it was like drinking pure squash, like without adding water. It was really strong. Let's get into it with these boxes. I didn't just pick up 2. I didn't just pick up 3. Or 4, although 4 would have been a reasonable amount. And no, I didn't pick up a 5th one. Are you crazy? I picked up 6. Will it stand? Aww. First figure, what we're gonna get. Oh, I think that's the elf bard. Yep, that's the elf bard. That is absolutely the elf bard. And as always, comes with a male and a female head. Brilliant. Quick talk about the elf bard. Of course, I love the printed plates that we get in this series. We had printed plates on the space series as well, that was really good. And I just really hope that they stick to this theme of custom series having custom plates. But the figure looks fantastic, he's spinning on screen now. I like that he comes with a female face and a male face, and of course both of them are double-sided, so you've got two different facial expressions for each gender. This really is a good decision for the D&D theme. I feel like it allows these characters to be more customizable, and that will become more appealing to the players. But the printing on the ukulele guitar thingy is good. I'm not sure what type of guitar that is, so I'm sorry. It's not a ukulele, it's a very specific type of guitar, and I don't know what it is, and I'm sorry, because I'm going to upset everybody who knows what actually type of guitar it is. But the printing on it is good, the printing on his chest is good, the printing on his back is good, he's got double moulded legs, so that way he's got this little bit of a boot kind of effect, and the printing on the legs is also fantastic. So, first figure, really good start. Box number 2. Who are you? Someone with a cape. And fire. Oh, it's the man with the red skull. The red skull from Marvel. I think this guy is called Saztam or something along those lines, so let's quickly talk about him. I love the cape. I'll put him spinning on screen. I love it as a cloth cape. I hate the new plastic capes. They look so absolutely horrifically ugly. They are like insultingly hideous to the eyes. It is an insult to the visual sight. But thank God, the CMF series, it stayed with the cloth capes, and they look absolutely fantastic on them. They also went into a crazy amount of detail on this guy, giving him back and back of his leg printing, even though you probably wouldn't see either of those with the cape. And then the printing on his front looks absolutely fantastic. And finishing it all off with that face print and the little red skull, I think this is a brilliant addition. So again, another figure that I think LEGO absolutely aced when it came to the D&D series. What's gonna be in number 4? Oh, Cthulhu! I wanted this guy. I don't know who he is, so I just keep calling him Cthulhu, because it reminds me of Cthulhu, but it's the purple squid guy. I really wanted him. This is quite possibly my favourite figure of the series. As soon as... I'm holding him wrong way around. This is quite possibly my favourite figure of the series. As soon as I saw him on the box art and the leaked images for the D&D series back in like July or August, I was like, oh my god, no question, no argument, I want him. And I got him! I'm going to put him spinning on screen now because I'm really excited about this. Again, they went into great detail on the chest print, even though half of that is hidden by his tentacles. They gave him amazing arm printing, and again, they gave him printing on not just the front of his legs, but the back as well, and the back of his torso. The head mold looks absolutely fantastic, with really good printed eyes on it, and I love the little mold for the alien walking brain puppy thingy. His brain puppy thingy, that's what I'm going to call it, his brain puppy. That's the name for it now, it's his brain puppy. I think his brain puppy looks absolutely brilliant. I love that mold so much. I love this figure so much. Everything about it, I think, brilliant, perfect. LEGO did a fantastic job on this figure. This is absolutely my favourite one. And I'm just so hyped that now I've got it. What's gonna be in box number 4? We've gone too long without any duplicates, so this one is almost definitely gonna be a duplicate. So just brace yourself for that. That's not a duplicate. This is Tree. I don't know his actual name, so I'm just calling him Tree. I'm gonna put him spinning on screen because I want to take a moment to talk about him. He's got a double-sided cape, which is something we get incredibly rarely. I used to think, okay, at least we'll get one for like General Grievous kind of thing, but we haven't even gotten a General Grievous in ages, and we haven't even got one with a cape in ages. But this tree guy, he does have dual molded mini legs, tiny ones, which is a good start. He's got printing on the front of his torso, and he has printing on the back of his torso, even though you won't see it with the cape on. So again, Lego goes into great detail. He has 2 heads, both of them have 2 facial expressions, so again, it's customizable for the player, which I think is absolutely amazing. And then it comes with this really cool molded headpiece, and just like a little bird guy to go with them. I think that they've really given us a great amount of detail on this figure, when they really didn't need to, and that's what I really love about the D&D series. Lego has gone above and beyond, giving us the perfect series, with an great... I'm lost on words for how good this series is, and they've given us impeccable levels of detail on every single figure, and I absolutely love that. What's gonna be in box number 5? Oh, I think that's another new one. Number 5. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're meant to be. I'm gonna confess my sins. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. I've played it like once ever in my whole life, and the entirety of my campaign was I cast Fireball. I had really fuck all idea of what I was doing. It's basically every opportunity I just cast Fireball on the nearest thing around me. That led to it being quite an entertaining campaign, but it means that I knew absolutely nothing of what I was doing. Which means that I also know equally nothing about each of these characters, so I'm going to try my best to describe them in detail. It's some kind of horned sorcerer. She comes with this red dragon kind of pet. She has incredible printing on her torso, on her legs, and on her arms, and even on her back. And guess what? She has 2 heads, a male one and a female one, and both of them are double-sided with 2 facial expressions. Lego just keeps giving us some good builds tonight. They're just going, another good figure, another good figure. This whole series, goated figures. And you know what? I appreciate it. I like it. And our final figure, number 6. Who are we gonna get? I think that's another new one. So our kind of wolf, dragon, golden blue guard guy, let's talk about him. They went to a great level of detail for this figure. They printed his chest plate piece, and then they gave him printing on his front and back of his torso, even though it's never seen because it's hidden by the chest plate. We really ate good with this series. He's got printing on his legs, and on the sides, and on the waist. And then it gets even better, he's got arm printing. And his weapon looks fantastic, and you know what? He looks fantastic. And you know what, I think that this is absolutely a really good figure. Even if you don't like Dungeons and Dragons, this is still a good figure for if you have some kind of knights or medieval theme. But overall, that is the next addition to my D&D series. I've basically got down to like 2 figures missing, so... Woo! I really do love this series. I really do think the figures look incredible, and I really am happy to have these in addition to my collection. I'm gonna get a case to put them in, and it's gonna sit like right here on my wall. So you guys are gonna see it in like every video. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's gonna burden your minds forever. You'll never be able to forget that D&D exists, because I will constantly burn it into your retinas. Thank you very much for watching this video. I want to give another special thank you to Poggers for sponsoring this video. Please remember to go to poggerslifestyle.com and use code Davey for that 10% off. Because not just does it get you a little bit off your order, but it helps me out as well. And I really do appreciate that support, because that support allows me to keep doing videos like this on the channel. thank you very much for watching this one. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this series. Let me know in the comments which ones you've collected and which ones you're missing as well. I'm curious to see what kind of popularity rates or rarity rates we're able to find with these figures. But otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.